we just I happen to be back in town, back in Florida, and I go to a party with some mutual friends. We're all hanging out, and lo and behold, she's there. 2 years later, I think I'm like 19.
Boy.
Dirty dog,
Here it
dirty
comes. What
dog.
happens
Maybe
next?
20. And I think y'all know where this one goes. But so we're there. We're all hanging out.
Hey, Ricky.
We're all having like a bonfire outside.
God, I miss you, Ricky. Well, I don't know if she talked like that, but that's sort of
That's
just
pretty
I'm
close.
assuming.
Pretty accurate. Can't lie. But so all the boys are outside having a bonfire. All the girls are inside, like hanging out, doing girl stuff, whatever they do.
So you were inside.
No. I was outside, bro. You were inside, bro.
I was not at the party.
Yeah, you weren't.
Chill.
Okay, so we were outside, all the boys, and then I just hear a girl scream, "Ricky, you need to come in."
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
No.
Like, it wasn't her. It wasn't my ex-girlfriend.
Oh.
It was one of her friends. And they were like, "Ricky, you need to come in now." And I was like, "All right, here we go. Here we go." So I walk in. All the girls are in a circle. And my ex-girlfriend, she's crying. She's like, "Ricky, I just miss you so much. Like, I just want to be with you. Ever since we broke up, all I could think about is you." And it's in the middle of the party, so it's low-key kind of awkward, bro.
Wait, why are they in a circle around your ex?
They were in a circle. No, they were all like in a circle talking. You know
Okay,
how girls
okay.
be? And she was on the side.
Oh, okay,
Like,
okay.
And so I walk in there and she's crying and everyone's like, all her friends are like looking at me like, "Dude,
Do
like
something."
fix this, bro." I was like, "Bro, I haven't been dating her for 2.5 years, bro. That's why I got out of this."
What is there to fix?
So I go up to her and I feel bad because I still I care about her. You know?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that
You're
was
a good
two-
guy.
That was 2 years of my life. Like I don't want to embarrass her in front of everyone and be like, "Bro, solve it yourself." So I go up to her. I like put her head on my shoulder, and I'm like, keep in mind, this is not when I am in a new relationship. I was single at the time. Okay, so I'm like,
Petting her like a dog. It looks like.
no. I'm like calming her down.
Wait,
you know
want me
what
to
I'm
read
saying?
it? Here.
Yeah, come here, BG. So I'm like this. I'm like, "Hey, it's okay. And okay, this is. It's okay. Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're okay. I know you miss me. I know I'm the best. I'm the best. I know. I wasn't saying that, but so I'm just like calming her down, and then I calm her down, and it's like midnight. We all go back home. Doesn't end there. I text her the next day. I say, "Hey, I just want to make sure you're doing good."
Okay.
And then she texts me. She's
Good
like,
guy. What a great
Yeah,
guy,
good
man.
guy.
she texted me. She's like, "Hey, thanks for reaching out. Thanks for last night. I'm so sorry about last night." And this is where I mess up. The crucial mistake. I shouldn't have.
You fell in the trap.
I should have ended it there. You know what I did? I say, "You want to go grab some dinner tonight?"
There's where it recycles, baby.
Oh,
The restart right there.
because it was a little bit of excitement. I hadn't talked to a girl. I was like,
Yeah.
the hormones, the testosterone's going. I'm like,
Well, it seems like it's going right now. Chill.
nah. But so we
you
go.
end up going and get some dinner.
Yeah, and I don't know if this is true, but I was telling myself at the time, "Hey, you're going there just to make sure she's okay and so she can have some closure. Get there, start flirting, start hitting things off again." She starts saying, "Hey, if we got back together, I would do everything better. I would be the best for you." And I was like, "Oh, really?"
That's dangerous, I feel like.
And dude, it was like, like I said, anyone can say this, but the actions, that's what matters.
Yeah.
But I bit like a fish for some bait. like that. And man, I just bit hard. So I bite, and we're hanging out. We keep hanging out the next day. Next week, a couple weeks go by, and I'm like,
Couple weeks?
yeah. I'm like, you wanna be my girlfriend again?
No way.
Did
You
you
asked
say
her
that?
again?
Yeah. I asked her again.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh,
for real?
yeah.
I
Whoa.
did
I
not
didn't
know
even tell you
this.
this.
I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
not know this.
Yeah, because I was like, bro, this is good. It was good.
Of course,
It was like the honeymoon phase all over
Honeymoon.
again.
It was like a restart.
the
Yeah.
honeymoon phase. It's always good. I feel like in the beginning, because you kind of ignore the real world and what it actually is and kind of what happens,
Mm-hmm.
and you're infatuated.
Logic and reason go out the window. You will do things that you've never done before when you're in the honeymoon phase. You'll do anything. You know what I'm saying, BG?
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Like, have you done some stuff?
Done some stuff. I don't know if I could name it, but I've done probably some stuff.
I feel like everyone does stuff when you're in the honeymoon phase, though, because you're trying to win the person over.
Yeah.
Kinda. You're trying to win them over and get them to like you, whether it's consciously or subconsciously. You're definitely
I don't
trying.
know. What do you mean by stuff? Just you go out of your way to do things?
No, but I'm saying I think it's important to keep what you do in the honeymoon stage forever. But it's hard because you're so initially excited, everything's new. But I feel like a lot of people get used to and comfortable relationships and they stop doing what they did to win the girl, and then that's how you lose it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's a better way of explaining is you're putting in so much effort in the beginning and then it starts to fall.
Mm-hmm.
But what it should be is, I mean, yeah, put a bunch of effort in the beginning or maybe put in like a good amount of effort, not like you're maximizing your full potential.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that ends quickly. So you're
Mhm.
showing a lot of energy, but keeping that energy throughout the whole relationship.
Like a
Steady.
steadiness.
Yeah. Like
So crucial.
treat them like you're supposed to. There's a quote about treating the person like you're trying to win them over every single day still.
That's
And
so
a lot of
key.
people, when they get in a relationship, I feel like once they got them, they ask them to be their girlfriend, and then the effort kind of just dips down because they're like, "Yo, I got him. Now what?"
You're like, yo, I'm locked in. I'm
But you
good.
got to keep the spark burning, the flame ignited, the
Yeah.
fire raging.
You don't want it to be like a boom firework and then it's done. You want it to be like a steady bonfire.
Oh.
Steady fire,
That
yeah.
you keep adding logs to.
You keep adding logs.
slowly.
Yeah.
You tend that fire.
Mhm.
You just add one log at the beginning. You get it big. It's gonna die quick.
Yeah.
You got to keep on adding them
You
logs.
can light a match with some grass, some dry grass, and boom, it'll light up. Boom, so quick.
Mhm.
But then fizzles out after a couple minutes.
You got to keep tending it. That's crucial.
But if you build that foundation of logs, you need the big, nice logs
Mhm. Yep.
to burn.
Every
Big.
once in a while, a little bit of gasoline don't hurt either.
Well, gasoline don't hurt.
like- and you know what I mean by gasoline? Like you go
I
do
don't
something
know.
crazy, and that's what I'm about to tell you. I did something crazy that I shouldn't have done.
Let's hear it.
You're trying to make it interesting, spice
Yeah.
it up a bit.
So
Ian.
we're going back together, and I'm like, yo, I'm feeling the vibes. So I'm like, hey, I randomly say, hey, you want to go to Hawaii?
Oh, yo, a whole tank of gasoline, baby.
Out of nowhere, I was like, bro, I was feeling good. Because, dude,
Yo,
before this,
I wish I got asked that question.
I hadn't, dude, when Nick and I were filming YouTube for when we blew up for those 2 to 3 years where I didn't talk to girls, I'm not even kidding. We spent almost no money. We stayed at home. Our mom made us food. I would tweak about even buying going out and buying a Chipotle bowl for myself.
And
it was
don't even think about getting the guac.
I never even thought about that. Like,
Nah.
it was so crazy, but that has nothing to do with this. I think it just built up, and I was like, yo, I'm down to do something crazy. So I asked her, want to go to Hawaii? What do you think she says?
Yeah.
Dude, who's saying no to going to a trip to Hawaii? And you offered to pay, right?
Oh, yeah. I was like, yeah, for sure. And you know what I do? You know, that's not us.
What do you do?
I could have gone on, booked a hotel. I could have gone on, booked a regular Airbnb. You know what I do?
Even a nice one you could have booked.
Even a nice. You know what I do?
What do you do?
I go on Airbnb, and I'll tell you, every time I go on Airbnb, I sort from lowest to highest. This time, highest to lowest. And I click the most expensive Airbnb. I'm telling you, this Airbnb was on the water. Hammock above the waves, my guy.
Oh.
This Airbnb was on the show Hawaii 5-0. Literally, one of the top shows back in the day.
Can we get how much was it per night?
I'll tell you the total. You want to know the total price of this trip?
Sure.
15 plus.
Ooh,
1,000.
15 plus thousand.
15,000 plus.
Wow.
The Airbnb,
dropped
the
the-
Airbnb was
You
I
dropped
think,
the used Toyota Camry on this trip, huh?
yeah, no, literally, I think the Airbnb was $2,000 or $3,000 a night, and we stayed there for 4 nights.
Oh, a night? 2 to
A
3
night.
2 to
Yo.
3,000 a night.
It was bad, bro.
You
That's
know,
wild.
It was bad, bro. I'm just thinking about all the Chipotle bowls I could have bought.
and back when Ricky went on this trip to Hawaii, this was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, like 2 years ago. Maybe.
When Ricky went on this trip to Hawaii, I remember him asking me before he went, he's like, yo, should I go to Hawaii with this girl? And I was like, yeah, sure. If you want to, you know, you like her, you know, a little trip to Hawaii. We've been grinding hard on YouTube. You know, treat yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know he was treating him that nice. I had no idea how much it was going to be. But I don't think it's, you know.
I just felt, dude, I felt like we hadn't taken a break in like 3 years.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to enjoy. So I was like, boom. And I did it. And then we go. And this is where it got weird, man. I did everything in Hawaii, like literally everything, bro. You guys want to know what I did?
Yeah, what does
What
everything
are
mean?
the
I've never been.
adventures?
We
Or-
fly over there. I'm paying for the tickets. We go on a helicopter ride
Oh.
over the whole place,
That's
and
sick.
not the cheap one, like the upgraded one that's like extra long, like extra 30 minutes, you know. And then we go to the aquarium where they film 50 First Dates, where they literally the trainers are riding dolphins. They're literally riding them.
What?
It's like a movie, bro.
Well, it was a movie actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we went to dinner every night. We went to a luau.
I don't know what that is, but sounds
It's like people
Hawaiian.
dancing, right?
People dancing, they serve you food, everything.
Pretty much, you're blowing racks, having the time of your life.
Oh, I had no limit. Like normally when I'm going out, I'm like, dude, I'm very like, yeah. This, I let no limit on the line. I said anything. And that's where I think I messed up, bro. Because after the trip, I get back home. First off, I look at the credit card statement. I'm like, dang, bro. Dang. But then I also look back on the trip itself, and I was like, dude, that wasn't like the most magical, best time ever. It just wasn't. It felt like all those things needed to happen for it to even be okay. Like all the extras.
I feel like it's a red flag.
Mm-hmm.
If
You
you
know?
need to do a bunch of extra stuff to make the time enjoyable or
Mhm.
feel like you're not wasting your time and that you're having a nice, good time with someone, that's not key. I feel like you should be able to do the most mundane things. Just hang out, sit on the couch and talk,
Vibe.
watch a little movie, go on a little drive. And if those times are good,
Dude, then the other times are going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's something I was like, dude, if I grow up, say I'm like 30 and I'm sitting on the couch with this girl, bruh, it's not going to be enjoyable. So I'm just being real, bro. Like, and that Hawaii trip, we're 19, 20 years old. We have an unlimited budget. That's what I told myself in my mind, doing the craziest stuff. That trip got to be a 10 out of 10, 10 diamonds, like everything.
11 out of 10.
It felt like a 4, like a 5,
Damn.
you know?
I've never been to Hawaii, but Hawaii just seemed. I
Hawaii
feel-
is great, but
If I went to Hawaii
her?
with anyone, even someone I don't like, I feel like I'd still have an amazing time because
Yeah.
you're in Hawaii. Magical.
I
Bro.
still had a great time. But
Oh.
I was just like, dude, I should have had the best time.
Yeah.
Cause, dude, if that's got to be the best time ever.
If that's not an amazing time, then what would be?
Yeah,
Start
exactly.
to ask yourself.
Yeah, I want to be able to like go to the grocery store and have the best time of my
That's
life.
so key, bro.
You know,
Yeah.
a
like,
girl that
and I have
it's
those
like-
times now. That's how I know it's good. I didn't ever have those times before.